My father left everything to a woman none of us had ever met, and her thank you letter at the funeral explained everything. My dad was a simple man. He drove the same truck for 19 years. He wore the same 3 shirts in rotation. He cut his own hair until he was 68, and even then he only stopped because my sister hid the clippers. He wasn't flashy, he wasn't complicated. He was a man who showed up, did his job, and came home every single day for 40 years. So when the lawyer read his will and every dollar went to a woman named Clara Bennett, we thought it was a mistake, a typo, a legal error, something. 3 kids, me, my sister Dana, and my brother Chris. We sat in that office expecting a simple 3-way split. House, car, savings. Instead, we got a name none of us had ever heard spoken in our family. Not once. In 30 years. $450,000. The house, the truck, everything. To Clara Bennett. Chris wanted to contest immediately. Dana called it fraud. I said, wait. Our dad was meticulous. He labeled his toolbox drawers. He alphabetized his spice rack. This man did not make accidental legal decisions. If Clara Bennett was in the will, she was supposed to be. The lawyer gave us Clara's contact information. She lived 2 states away. She agreed to meet. She said, I've been expecting your call. Your father told me this would happen. He told her. He knew we'd come looking. He planned for this the way he planned for everything. Quietly, precisely, without telling anyone until it was too late to argue. We met Clara at a coffee shop. She was 44. Calm, kind face. She brought a folder. Inside was a letter from our dad and a photo I'd never seen. The photo was our dad, standing next to a woman who looked exactly like him. Same eyes, same jawline, same way of standing with her hands in her pockets like the world could wait. Clara was our half-sister. Our dad had a daughter when he was 19, before he met our mom, before any of us existed. The mother gave the baby up for adoption. Dad was a teenager. He didn't fight it. He signed the papers and spent the next 30 years regretting it. He found Clara 12 years ago, hired a private investigator, spent $8,000 he told our mom was for truck repairs. The truck never broke down. It was running fine. He was looking for his daughter. When he found her, he didn't call us, didn't tell mom. He drove 2 states alone and sat in a parking lot for an hour before knocking on her door. Clara said when she opened it, he just stood there and said, I'm sorry I'm late. She didn't know she was adopted until she was 25. She didn't know who her birth father was until he was standing on her porch at 57 years old, apologizing for something that happened before she could remember. For 12 years, he visited Clara secretly. He helped pay for her nursing school. He walked her down the aisle at her wedding. We didn't know. He met her kids. Our nieces. We have nieces we've never met. He held them. He probably showed them how to use a toolbox. He probably alphabetized their spice racks. He was being a dad, again, in secret. To the daughter he lost first. The letter in the folder was addressed to us. If you're reading this, you've met Clara. I know you're angry. I know this doesn't seem fair. So let me explain. I gave Clara everything in my will because I gave you everything while I was alive. I was at every game, every graduation, every birthday, every holiday, every night I was home, every morning I made breakfast. You had me for 30 years. She had me for 12. And for the first 32 years of her life, she had nobody. I'm not choosing her over you. I'm catching up. I owed her a lifetime and I only had a decade. The money is the only way I can keep giving after I'm gone. She knows about you. She's known for years. She wanted to meet you. I asked her to wait. That was my mistake. I was afraid you'd be angry. You probably are. But I'd rather you be angry and know the truth than comfortable in living in a lie. I love all 4 of you. Not 3. 4. I always had 4 kids. You just didn't know about the first one. Dad, Dana cried first, then Chris, then me, then Clara. She slid the folder across the table. Inside was a second letter to us from her. Your father gave me everything in his will because he said he gave you everything while he was alive. He was at every game, every graduation, every holiday for you. He missed all of mine. He said this was the only way to make it even. He asked me to share it with you if you were kind to me. He said you would be. He said he raised you right. We split everything 5 ways. Not 3, not 4, 5. Clara's 2 daughters are part of this family now. They don't know their grandfather, but they'll know his story because we'll tell it. Last Thanksgiving was the first one with Clara. She brought a dish our dad taught her to make. It was the same recipe he made us every Thanksgiving for 30 years. Same spices, same timing. She learned it from him, separately, a decade apart, but identical. Dana tasted it and started crying. It tastes exactly like Dad's. It does, because he taught all 4 of his kids the same recipe. We just didn't know we were sharing it.